It's now time for Party Chat Sports.
The only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys?
Welcome in, everybody, to Party Chat Sports. Good morning. Hopefully everybody had a great week as we get ready for the Super Bowl tomorrow. The end of the season's already here, which is tragic, especially when you look at the game that we have tomorrow. Nobody wants to watch that. So instead, hopefully, you're able to watch the real award show that matters this week. The NFL, they had their NFL awards show. That shit don't matter, okay? Nobody cares about that. Today, we've got the Party Chat Sporty Awards, the second annual Party Chat Sporty Awards. We're going to be awarding things like the Deshaun Watson Award, the MVP. Hello there. Didn't expect, a lot of these awards that these players are really going to...
You got to say it right. You got to say it right, Gil. Cam, just tell them how to say hello there. Come on.
Hello there.
That's better.
Thank you. See, that's why I got you, Cam.
Star Wars. Not football knowledge.
There's also an award called You Ruin Everything, and I could have been nominated just for my hello there and the way I said that for that award. But let's jump into some of these awards. All right off the riff, we've got the Deshaun Watson Award, and I think that's pretty self-explanatory. I don't think we need to talk too much about that. Justin Tucker, the lone nominee. Congratulations, Justin, on being our Deshaun Watson Award winner.
Good job, Justin.
Really came out of nowhere this year, honestly. Great job persevering.
That he did.
Great job, buddy.
Came out
I
of
don't know
nowhere.
about all that great job
I don't know about
stuff,
great job, but
Yeah.
I mean, he might have gotten a great job, but
All right.
all right, back to business.
Giggity.
Congratulations, Justin.
All right.
Yeah, welcome to first time nominee, first time of his career. Deshaun wasn't even nominated this year, but Justin was. Justin takes home the award.
One for
And
one.
he definitely beat out the competition. So
Multiple times from I've heard.
it's what I've heard.
All
All right.
right.
What a start.
Strong start for the Party Chat Sporties. The next one's PFF merch, and I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Those that pretty much thrive throughout the season just because of PFF grades. And we only have two nominees for this award. These two usually go back and forth with each other for certain awards. Myles Garrett, TJ Watt. But Myles Garrett, he's like the Aaron Donald of this generation for the PFF Merchant Award. Like, he's just going to win it every single year.
Myles Garrett is the Aaron Donald of PFFs. That's yeah. And he did it again. Great PFF grade, probably a top 3 edge rusher, and
All right.
no stats to show.
I'm going to let you finish.
Go ahead.
I'm going to pull a Kanye here. I'm going to let you finish. TJ Watt should have won this award.
He should have. I'm the one that actually nominated TJ for all those listening as a Steelers fan, because he had great grades, like number 1 in run defense, I believe, and all this good stuff. And what did it lead to? 5 straight losses. Your arch rival putting up 200 yards of rushing on your head, and you lost. So that's it. He might have got snubbed from the PFF award this year, but it goes to perennial winner Myles Garrett.
Wouldn't be the first time that TJ Watt's been snubbed for an award by Myles Garrett, and you know what? That's going to happen from time to time.
It's true.
It would be the first. It would be the first time.
It's not the first time. It's not
Very
the
first time. Never happened before.
No. Anyway, Myles Garrett, though, we'll see you later, buddy. Where are you going to play?
That's definitely
Probably
a conversation that we'll
but-
talk about later on. We've got a lot of
Probably
awesome
Eagle.
topics to talk about, but that's not what we're going to discuss today. We're staying with the Party Chat Sporties, and as we move forward, the next award It's a please stop trying / use your diploma. These are guys that you gave it a shot at an NFL career. Like, good job. Only 1% of people on this earth can play in the NFL. You should not be part of that 1%. Is kind of what we're saying now. The nominees for this award, Anthony Richardson. Pretty self-explanatory. Some of these guys may not have a diploma, which is why we have the just please stop trying as part of this. Daniel Jones, quarterback of the New York Giants. Another quarterback.
Vikings.
He's the quarterback of the Vikings.
Ooh,
You know?
he is a
Yeah,
Vikings,
he's a Vikings.
quarterback.
Ruined
See,
our
that's-
season.
Yep. Daniel Jones single-handedly
Daniel Jones curse.
ruined. Yep. We'll go
Daniel
with that.
Jones won a playoff game.
He won a
Who'd he
playoff
beat?
game before Sam Darnold.
Yeah, who did he beat?
Who
Can
did
you
he
help
beat?
us? Can you fill us in on who they beat?
Came's
doing?
looking after. Oh,
Uh,
Are you actually asking, Dylan? Or do you know?
that red glow is kind of menacing.
that was.
Don't ask me
kinda
about Vikings playoffs games right now.
All
We're
right,
focused
sorry,
on
Gil.
next season.
Sorry, Gil.
All right.
We had to get that in there.
All right. Anyway,
sick. Still, we've got Anthony Richardson, Daniel Jones. We've got Tua. Not for on play, even though the on play isn't great, but just because his brain's mush, and it's probably time to stop. And then Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones is probably going to be nominated for many of these awards as we move through this Party Chat Sporty's award show.
Jerry Jokes, aka Jerry Jones, did have quite a year, and they will see. He's put up in a lot of these categories today, this morning. We'll see how many he takes home. Just wanted to put that out there. But who's our winner?
The winner of the Please Stop Trying, Use Your Diploma Party Chat Sporty Award is Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jokes, yeah.
I'm not clapping for that.
Hey, great time. First time nominee. Said a lot of out of pocket stuff saying, do you know how to do this? No, I've been doing this for this many years and I've been sucking for this many years and blah, blah, blah. Great way
what?
to get yourself on the balance.
No one can be GM better than him. Don't forget.
I mean, we're telling him to use his diploma. I don't think his diploma is in general managing. Let's just say that.
Diploma expired.
Yep. This is a guy that pretty much threatened a radio host earlier this year. Stand-up gentleman, really. Fine steward of the game.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. He did a lot of crazy stuff this year, man.
I think he really wanted the award. He made it
Go
a
run
point.
your oil business and let us have a football team, please.
Yeah, but I really do think, talking about snubs, Anthony Richardson was leading for this award for quite some time.
Tua was leading.
Tua was leading as well.
Yes.
Tua and Anthony Richardson were neck and neck, I would say. Daniel Jones, I think a lot of people have forgotten about him. I mean, I forgot he was on the Vikings, right? Tua,
Hate that guy.
again, for his own reasons, and then Anthony Richardson just for being worse, or maybe the equivalent to Tim Tebow if Tim Tebow had, a monster arm.
He's the Tim Tebow of Tim Tebows. Is that what you're saying?
That's one way of putting it.
He's the Brett Favre of Tim Tebow's.
He's actually the Cam Newton of Tim Tebow's, but
And why is that? Why can't he be Brett Favre?
maybe he's the Brett Favre of Cam Newton's.
Okay.
It's getting
Anyway.
confusing.
Jerry Jones is the winner. Jerry Jokes. The other guys will need to use their diploma, maybe go finish their diploma before they start using it. And we'll see. We'll see who makes a appearance next year. I believe Tua is a 2-time nominee for this award. People are begging him to stop trying at football so that he survives, but we'll see. We'll see what the outcome is.
People want to see him live.
Did he win? Did he win last year? I feel like he would have won last year.
I think he did win last year, actually.
Let me see if I can go back to the archives real quick and find our winners from
You're definitely
last...
obliterating the notes page if you're like going back.
No, it was Le'Veon Bell won it last year.
Last year, Le'Veon Bell?
What team did he play?
What was he doing last year?
Wait, wasn't he
don't
on
know.
the Chiefs? Wasn't he on the Chiefs for a
Boxing
second?
people.
No, he
might
was
have been
boxing.
bouncing.
It's probably because he was trying to box. Yeah.
He was
Among
boxing,
other things,
rapping,
among other things too.
He
hanging
was
out with
also a
CB.
rapper at one point.
We're missing a pretty key one. It was
Oh,
in
there was
his
a bunch
bio.
of- It was a
For Le'Veon Bell?
But he
last
was
year.
putting himself out there on the internet, and I think that's what kind of put him
Oh.
over the top for the award.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
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 Yeah, the nominees last year, we had multiple nominees last year. The awards committee really did a good job of narrowing it down to just 4 this year because we had Mac Jones, Kenny Pickett, Zach Wilson, Cam Newton, Jamal Adams, and Le'Veon Bell all nominated for that award last year. But again, the awards committee for the Party Chat Sporties did a fine job of narrowing it down to 3 to 4 nominees per Sporty award. Speaking of Party Chat Sporties awards, let's move on. Cam, I'd like you to introduce our next award. I think you know what it is.
The dogs.
No, I was actually thinking of He's Like That, or
Cam, wake up, buddy.
I'm freezing. I don't remember the nominees.
Already said
No,
the
I
name
need-
of this award. Man.
it's the He's Like That, or
Oh, hello there award.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
He's
that was.
asleep. He's asleep at the wheel.
Bro, look like a deer in headlights. Bro, it's just
Eyes wide open. Buddy is asleep. Sleeping with his eyes wide open.
All right, Cam, I'm going to give you a take 2 on that one. Our next award is
Hello there. For the guys that are
Yeah.
just like that.
All right. So what's the premise of this award? It's people that, just like Obi-Wan, all of a sudden, boom, they're there, and it's like, hello there, and they're in the mix, they're in the fight, and they do some great things. So Gil, who are our hello there nominees for this year?
Baker Mayfield. He was like that this year. Jaden Daniels. He was like that. Trey Hendrickson. He was like that. And then Ladd McConkey also came up out of nowhere. Got a couple rookies on this list. Guys that maybe some were undervaluing heading into the 2024 season. And the winner, I thought Baker Mayfield was a shoo-in for this award. And then, start looking over at it a little bit. There was
Did
one
he
guy
win
that,
the award? Did he win the award last year? I feel like he might have, because he had a real good comeback year last year with Tampa Bay.
No, it was Bland. Won it last
Oh
year.
yeah,
That's
and,
right.
and,
I'm
and,
pretty
and
sure that
hello
was a
there, and
pity vote.
goodbye, because Buddy's gone now.
Yeah.
No, he's chilling. What do you mean?
Wake up, go to sleep.
Baker was not nominated last year. He's nominated. He's the first time nominee for the Party Chat
Wow.
Sporties Awards, and he did not win it. Jaden Daniels, rookie quarterback for the Washington Commanders. Congratulations on one of. We'll see how many Party Chat Sporties Jaden Daniels wins here today. Damn, I see you shaking your head.
I think when you see a 6-foot white receiver go out and dominate the NFL like he did, I think Ladd McConkey should have won this award.
We've seen that plenty of times.
I think 6 foot's a little generous, to be fair, but
I said under 6 foot, so that makes it even better. Whatever, the lower his height,
the Tom Brady feasted off of those guys. I mean, imagine Ladd McConkey on like the 2010 Patriots.
That's
all
the
right?
that's the glue
That's
of
the goat.
dynasties.
that's the goat right there.
Buddy's on a Hall of Fame trajectory if he's on the 2010 Patriots. All right.
I think
didn't-
I'll just say real quick, it feels weird that he's a hello there candidate because he was the number 2, 3 pick overall.
He was.
So
I just think.
but I will say it's a hello there for us because we all, at least most of us, were
We were hating.
not expecting good, let alone great. So he had a great rookie season. Proved
Lost
us
to the
wrong.
Steelers, but-
I'm okay with I'm okay with being wrong on him for now at least. We'll see what happens. Every year
So you have
he's have a good season and then fall off. We'll talk about
Year
some of those
two,
later.
CJ.
But
Year 2
we
CJ
will.
Stroud.
Congratulations on the award.
I think that was part of it for him being a nominee and ultimately a winner of this Party Chat Sporty Awards was, yes, he was a number 2 overall pick, but nobody in this group really expected him to have the season that he had, pretty much single-handedly carrying the Washington Commanders to an NFC title game appearance in his rookie year. That's nothing to look at and be like, oh, no, that's just no big deal. Like, that's huge.
Yeah, Baker is probably snubbed though, but he's always kind of been like that.
Should have
You
won
know,
it
people
last year,
just-
to be honest.
He wasn't
Yeah,
even
he
nominated
should've.
last year.
Yeah, it's
The award
crazy.
makers know
Yeah,
it.
what were we thinking?
I think he deserved it more last year, but this year honestly, the biggest snub of all, Bucky Irving, honestly, should have been on there. He was a big miss
That's a
by
good
us.
point,
Big
Cam.
miss.
Yeah,
Big
that's
miss.
a good point, actually. Good
We'll
job.
be better next
I
year.
got
with
him
our
on my
nominations.
dynasty team actually, so I did not miss. I'm Bucky Irving
Why did you nominate him then after seeing his numbers?
because he was always been like that from day one, out the box. Didn't even draft him. I picked him up in free agency after the draft because I bid on him. People were asleep.
Speaking of people
What a
that are
guy.
sleeping, we've got the You Ruin Everything Party Chat Sporty Award on the way next. And a couple of these guys are either sleeping at the wheel or probably should just go to sleep. Let somebody else run the show. We've already mentioned Jerry Jones or Jerry Jokes.
Long
one.
sleep.
Yeah. Go sleep on the yacht.
The longest sleep, you could say.
Jerry Jokes already won a Party Chat Sporty. He's nominated for You Ruin Everything, along with Deshaun Watson, Woody Johnson, and the Steelers offense, more specifically Russell Wilson, but the Steelers offense as a whole. I think, Drew, do you want to name the winner of the You Ruin Everything award?
I think I threw a last minute nominee in there. I don't know if you read it or not. But the referees were also a nominee because they'd be ruining everything at the end of games. Sometimes they ruin everything, sometimes they don't. But I thought it worth a nomination for the refs this year, I think.
All right, thanks Dylan, for that. The winner is Jerry Jones. Wow.
Jerry
Sleepy Jerry.
He's been
Second
ruining
award of the
everything for
night.
30 years.
Two-time Party Chat
And,
Sporty
you
award
know, it's
winner.
about time he gets his recognition for 30 years of hard work. He's been striving for this award. That's what he wakes up and dedicates his life to. And, you know, he finally got what he deserved. So, thank you. Congratulations, Jerry. Thank you.
Good job, Jerry Jokes.
Really, I think the solidifying factor was telling a radio host he'll fire you if you ever talk about him that way, and no one can do the GM job better than him. So,
Yeah, I mean, if we listed everything that he said or done just this season alone, I mean, we'd be here for an hour, so maybe longer. So now add all that up over the last 30 years, and you've got yourself a real You Ruin Everything candidate. So
I think
Maybe it's worth a Party
Name
Chat
change.
Sports Jerry Jones documentary for Drew to just sit here for an
Just-
hour and a half, just
2
guys
hours
are
of Jerry Jones quotes.
chronological order, just what happened with this man. So,
I feel the real cherry on top was letting Mike McCarthy walk and then not
did you say
having
the
him
Jerry on top instead of the cherry on top, or is that just
Did
my,
I?
my ears?
Jerry on top.
I thought I said cherry, but the cherry on top would have worked too.
That's the worst, man. Cherry on top. Oh,
All right. Well,
I don't know what you were gonna say, but I'm sorry.
no, I was just going with I think the real, was him letting Mike McCarthy walk and then not having a legitimate backup plan other than just promoting a guy that nobody has really given a head coach interview to in 10, 15 years.
Ever.
Yeah.
good job.
Real
Jerry.
masterclass of ruining the season and then also botching the offseason already, 2 weeks in. So, sick. Anyways, enough about Jerry Jokes.
For now.
There was a couple teams that didn't botch their off seasons last year. They went out and they got some star running backs. Those guys, a couple of them are nominated for the Offensive Player of the Year award. Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry, the 2 running back free agents last year, was a strong free agency class for running backs a year ago. We'll see what this upcoming season brings. And then a couple of wide receivers. LSU wide receivers also nominated with Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson. Those are your nominees.
Wait a minute. Why is Justin Jefferson on this list? Let's be real for a second.
'Cause he was still good.
He did.
Still top. He was. I didn't put
Buddy
him on the
missed,
list.
let
it
Buddy
be known.
missed like
My
a
hands are
month.
clean. I did not put him on the list.
Because he was plus 1,000 odds heading into award show night. He was the fourth highest odds, according to VegasInsider.com.
I don't
Yeah,
care
that's why he's
about
on
Vegas, man.
That's
I care
why he's
about.
on there.
I care about the here and now. That's crazy that he was nominated, but he didn't even play for like a month or something. Anyway,
The voters agreed. Actually, this was a unanimous award. We don't get a lot of unanimous decisions around here at Party Chat Sports, but the Party Chat Sporties Offensive Player of the Year, Saquon Barkley, single-handedly carrying Philadelphia.
good job, Saquon. He did very well. Fantastic season. I don't think you can say enough. Should be the new rushing leader for a season, but Eagles kind of sold him on that.
A couple different times, if you think about it, because there was multiple games where they just pulled him out early.
Yeah.
Who knew the two running back strat was going to be the way to go in the NFC this year?
Yeah. That would have been something. But nonetheless, Barkley, great season.
I got way
Thank you.
I did not.
I think he just got unleashed to his full potential this year, honestly. When you put him behind the greatest or behind the best offensive line.
There you go.
Got it. It's a Jalen Hurts joke.
You're so smart.
I'm sick. Leave me alone.
Anyways, Saquon is
Thank you.
unleashed. He was unleashed this year, and God help us all.
I mean, as
God
soon as he
help
hit
us
the
all.
backwards hurdle, to be honest, go ahead and lock up Offensive Player of the Year. That was nuts.
Yeah, I mean,
He's
he only
playing
put up like 30 yards on the Steelers, but we don't got to talk about that. So, number one rushing PFF grade, TJ
They
Watt.
had PFF merchant out there locking them down.
PFF rushing merchant. All right, that'll happen. That'll happen to you. Snubbed. Anyway, no, I think because we always strive to put no quarterbacks on this list, because quarterbacks dominate a different conversation. He had a tremendous year, and really, I think showed the difference between even because I always say running backs are fungible unless you are the best. Then you're not all that fungible because they had DeAndre Swift, who is probably an NFL average runner, and he didn't do that, but Saquon did because he's special. So when you're one piece away like that, running backs do not become they are no longer fungible. They are NFTs. But now they're I don't know where I'm going with that. I just wanted to say NFT. So
Keep on rambling.
someone take it away from me. Someone take it away from me.
Sometimes I just start talking until
Now we need to play the music like they do at the award shows when it's running out of time.
It's like Michael Scott. I just start talking and I don't know where my sentence leads sometimes, but it just goes.
All right, our next award we're going to stick
Real
with
quick, Jamar Chase snubbed?
maybe. He might
Any
have
other
been.
year?
Didn't he
Any
not?
other year?
He didn't get a single first place vote this year, or something like that. As a triple crown.
Triple Crown winner. I guess that'll happen if you don't make the playoffs. So
Yeah.
And when your competition is an MVP candidate as well.
yeah.
It'll happen.
All right.
All right, moving on to another Player of the Year, what we call our Dog Award. Actually, Cam, you want to give that one a shot?
Dog. Absolute
That was
dog.
good.
Sadly, we don't have AJ Hawk here to announce the award this year, but I think Gil's going to do just fine.
Maybe next
I
year.
don't know. Maybe.
Give him a call.
Yeah, I'll see
Our
what I can
dog.
do. We're pretty tight.
We should have went to that
Listen.
radio show where they were all at and just recorded him saying it so we could insert it here. Anyway.
Yeah, we should have all made the trip down to Nollins
No.
for that. Our dog this year nominees are TJ Watt, PFF merchant TJ Watt, Patrick Surtain, Myles Garrett, and Van Ginkel.
Can we tell them what
Stop.
the dog is for, actually?
Defensive Player of the Year
There we go.
is our dog award. Thank you.
It's more than that. It's who's going to be a game wrecker on the field when you need it the most. Who's going to get you the touchdowns from the defensive side? Who's going to make that score point differential better? And there's only one candidate that did that this year, and he got snubbed.
And his name is Patrick Surtain. That's our That's our dog this year. Is Patrick?
Yeah,
Surtain.
Patrick Surtain's the winner. He didn't. Hey,
What a way to announce.
What was that?
Yeah. No,
PS2.
lockdown year, except for when Justin Fields and George Pickens played him. But lockdown year, TJ should not have been on this list this year. That's all I gotta say.
I agree. Yeah, that's fair.
It takes a real down year from edge rushers for a corner to win. And
Nick Benito was actually snubbed. That's the guy Cam was talking about. Nick Benito.
No, Zach Bond was. Zach Bond
Zach
was.
Bond also. But I was thinking Van Ginkel. I mean, dude's a literal Viking on the football field and looks like a dog and plays like a dog. So it's all right. He'll come back next year, maybe.
I didn't know dogs and Vikings were the same thing.
No, Vikings are dogs. DAWGs. They're
Vikings
dogs.
were.
They're
I thought
Vikings are Vikings.
were-
But their mentality is
humans.
dog mentality.
Okay. Well, Patrick Surtain is your dog. For
congratulations, PS2. You have a cool nickname. And a
That
cool
He
is
does have
chain.
a cool nickname.
I like his chain with the PS2 controller. Sick.
That
Very
is actually
nostalgic.
awesome. It's awesome.
Underrated system, honestly.
I think it's properly rated.
I think people
I think it's top 3.
know
Top 3.
how. Yeah, I don't think many people would disagree.
All right.
Just doesn't get talked about enough, you know? Just kind of, since it's old, it's the young
Maybe in
bucks
your
nowadays
circles.
won't know.
Your inner
I know,
circles need to be updated on the
Talk
greatness.
about
that was.
PS2 every day.
Yeah.
I think about PS2s all the time. I think about playing
kidding.
Simpsons Road Rage on PS2. Like that's what I.
All right.
Good stuff.
Anyway,
Sticking with the defensive side of the ball, we have our defensive rookie of the year. There were really only 2 legit candidates, I would say. The NFL voters agreed with us in that aspect of the Party Chat Sporties. You had Jared Verse, Quinyon Mitchell, Cooper DeJean, and Chop Robinson were your 4 nominees for the Party Chat Sporties Defensive Rookie of the Year. Everybody knows where one particular vote went, but that was not the winner of this year's Defensive Rookie Party Chat Sporty as Jared Verse, edge rusher for the Rams.
good job.
I'd say Quinyon was
Rams.
snubbed, but
He
happens.
wasn't.
Not snubbed.
Wait, was
That's
Nick
not-
Benito
Verse was dominant. He made
No,
the
Cam,
Rams
I don't think so.
defense not
sophomore, I
awful.
think.
Like they could very easily could have been, relying on their young draft picks to have an impact, and he did indeed have an impact. So, and again, as you know, edge is always favored over corner.
Yep.
So he already got a boost from that, but he had a good year to deserve the award, not just because he's an edge, but because he played well.
You know,
He
both
did very well.
both Mitchell and Verse had really good rookie seasons. Verse's was a little bit better. I would have liked to see a Toledo Rocket not be a runner-up for a Rookie of the Year, but instead be the winner. 2-time runner-up. Back when Kareem Hunt was up for the award, he
Should have been
lost
up for
to
the
Alvin
kicking
Kamara.
award.
Well, we don't have that award around here.
Next year, though, why don't we
Maybe.
have that?
Yeah.
Maybe we can add that one. But yeah, Verse, the Rams defense was very undervalued or like not looked at highly heading into this year. And Verse definitely helped. Give
All
them
their
some
rookies
respect.
did, actually.
Yeah, because they had a couple different rookies on that D line.
Versus a teammate from Florida State. I can't remember his name. But he had 8. I think he had more sacks than Verse last year. Brandon Fisk.
Yep. I don't think he might not have had more sacks, but him and Fisk were definitely good together. Like Cooper DeJean and Quinyon Mitchell, they both had really good rookie seasons together there in Philly. So, congratulations, Verse. Quinyon, I hate to see you lose out on this award as well.
That's all right. He's getting
Offensive-
to play in his second Super Bowl, so. All knowledge. You guys got to.
I saw the clip.
Yeah.
I saw the clip. Somebody asked Quinyon what it's like preparing for your second Super Bowl.
Cam,
But-
you're right, by the way.
This is his first
With
year.
Fisk. Then he had like 9 or 10, right? Or 8.
He had 8
Good
and a half.
job.
Verse
Good
had
job,
4
Cam,
and a
on the
half.
fist. On the fist
Ball
ball
knowledge.
Good job, Cam.
Thank you.
All right, I guess.
All right,
Sorry,
moving
cut
on.
off whatever you were saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all good.
But
Moving
I'll
on
let Cam
to
know he was right for once.
Still counts. It still counts.
You're counting.
Matt.
Yeah, I counted how many times I was right.
Okay.
Stopped at 2.
He made it to his second hand.
All right.
No, I just I had to redo it. I forgot. I lost count.
He wasn't right the first time.
All right. Bringing it here.
Where are you going?
I'm doing something right now. Next award.
The next award is Offensive Rookie of the Year. This might be a little controversial. This award, I'm already going to set the bar there. Jaden Daniels is your nominee, along with Brock Bowers, Malik Neighbors, and Brian Thomas Jr. 4 very good candidates, 4 very good seasons. But we at Party Chat Sports, we're brocked up as he wins your Party Chat Sporty's Offensive Rookie of the Year. Drew, I'm going to let you talk about the snub first.
Brock Bowers. Breaking
Bowers.
records out here. Breaking records. You break records,
This is
you
live
win
LA.
awards.
You're Las Vegas. My bad.
Break records.
Listen,
with terrible
congrats,
quarterbacks.
congrats to Brock.
Brock.
Congrats to Brock. He had a fantastic season, record-breaking season, as Dylan has been saying. All props to him. And I think he's a well-deserving candidate and winner in most years. But this year, when you have an offensive rookie quarterback who takes his team, who we didn't think would be good, and frankly, not many people thought the Commanders would be good, to the NFC Championship game. And I know we all hate that quarterbacks get they basically get gifted the award. But oftentimes there are seasons where the quarterback deserves it, and it is also the most important position on the field. If you're good at being quarterback at the most important position on the field, seems more valuable to me. So, but congratulations to Brock. I'm not upset about it. Just thought Jaden, this is a snub right here. This is a huge snub right here for my boy Jaden Daniels.
If Brock
Your
Bowers
boy.
doesn't lead,
Saying it's your boy now is
Wow.
crazy.
That's my guy, dude.
Division rival.
You were hating
Wow.
on him. You were like
This
glad
is-
that he left Arizona and everything.
Herm
Like,
Edwards ruined his career, and he ruined ASU until Kenny Dillingham saved it. But we don't need to get into that.
I mean, if Jaden Daniels led in quarterback stats and any sort of quarterback stats for all the quarterbacks, then yes, I could probably see him winning this award. But Brock Bowers was the leader for tight ends in receiving yards and the leader for tight ends in catches. It kind of sets you apart from the rest of the pack, and it's a regular season award.
You got to
So,
remember
yes,
what
both-
quarterbacks.
it is a regular season award. That's a good point, Gil.
Like this,
Young
We
Gilliam.
can make it whatever we want.
Yeah. Jaden won the real one, so this is fine. He
This
doesn't need
is the real
too.
one. What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm
Gosh. Cut it. Anyways, Raiders, Bowers did it with, let's see, Minshew,
Yeah.
O'Connell, and is that it? Or is there one more?
No. There's more.
Yeah,
Desmond
a
Ridder.
rookie tight end did it with over 3 or 4 quarterbacks, whatever one it is.
Desmond Ridder.
And Desmond Ritter, honestly. So good job, Bowers. You deserve it.
Good job.
Not that bum Jaden Daniels.
Jaden
That's
Daniels.
Not a
little
bum.
aggressive.
Not a bum. But
He won't be
Jaden,
good next year. Hot take. CJ Stroud level 2.
That's possible.
We'll see.
we'll see if Cliff
See.
stays. I think that's what it's going to depend on.
Where's he
I
going to
think
go?
he is.
Yeah,
He's
Cliff
The
took
jobs are
himself.
filled, except for
he's
Saints.
going to the
I'm
Bahamas
on
again,
set.
or wherever he was.
He went to freaking Thailand or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Turks and Caicos. All right.
but Brock Bowers, our offensive rookie of the year here with the Party Chat Sporties. Jaden Daniels snubbed. We've got more quarterback awards on the way. We've got the Case Keenum Award. So this is a career backup quarterback, or backup in a sense, should be a backup, has been a backup, that played well throughout the year. There's really only 2 nominees for this list for this year. Sam Darnold, fantastic season for him coming up, leading the Vikings to a 14-win season, and then Jameis Winston, because this dude just keeps getting bounced around. He has some hot performances, and then he becomes Jameis Winston again, which is why the clear-cut favorite for this award, the Case Keenum Party Chat Sporties Award, is Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
Tim?
Good job.
Good
Good
job,
job,
man.
Sam. Sam, I did like when you got hired, or signed, whatever you want to call it. I did not expect this. Did not expect this. And I think you would be playing the Super Bowl right now if Daniel Jones is not doing the team. So good job to you, Sam. We're thankful, but I'm not signing you for over $30 million next season. It's just not going to happen. So
Looks like you guys aren't signing him then.
Probably
Curious
not.
as to where he goes. Like, what his
Jets.
options look like. I'd be open to it. I don't think he would be. I'd be open to it.
That'd be crazy.
That would be
It
insane.
would be crazy.
I think
Think-
because it's
think
gonna,
Raiders.
the Steelers are the domino of the quarterback free agency market that needs to fall, and we'll talk about all this later. But they're going to be, because they're going to dictate who hits the market. Is it going to be, who's the top quarterback's going to be? Is it going to be Russ? Is it going to be Darnold? Is it going to be Fields? Those are really your top 3 quarterback candidates. You can throw Rodgers out.
Whispers are saying Stafford.
Your whispers are saying Stafford, so that, I mean, he would immediately jump to the top of the list, but it's a 1-year Band-Aid versus Darnold has a couple of years. You know, he's still relatively young. Fields is young, 27. So because he came into the league super young, wasn't he like 21 or something? Anyway,
yeah, 20. Darnold was
It'll
like
be-
the youngest player in the league.
it'll be very interesting what happens, and because your openings are looking like Jets, Giants, Steelers, Raiders, Titans. Those are like your quarterback openings at the moment. So it'll be interesting to see who goes where and who drafts quarterback. Because obviously, and maybe Cleveland as well. But
Browns,
Cleveland and Tennessee are drafting high. Las Vegas is up there, so it'll be interesting to see. But free agency happens first before the draft, so we'll see. I think Russ is a Giant. That's my bold prediction of pre free agency, maybe manifestation.
I could see that.
Is it just because you want to see him suck after what he did to you last year?
I just don't want to see him ever again. So NFC East seems like the farthest place to go. We just played NFC East, so I may never have to watch him ever again.
Is NFC East?
I was going
far?
to say it's like right next to you. Actually.
Technically,
But
it's
we
pretty
won't
close.
play them for another 4
You
years.
got an NFC East team in the same state as you.
But not that one. So they're far in the sense that I won't see them. I'm never going to turn on a Giants game. If it hits my red zone, I'm turning it off. And I'm waiting 30 seconds before I turn it back on again.
Now watching Russ
30 seconds
pick.
is a long time for some.
What if Russ is throwing a pick?
All right. Well, we're rambling. I'll bring us back. It will be
Yes,
interesting
as
to
we
see where
move
Sam
on.
Darnold goes. Sam Darnold, good winner, though. But playoff Sam did
Mighty.
show up in
The last 2
bold
weeks.
fashion.
I'd say
And
so.
So even playoff Sam, that's just regular.
No,
season.
it's just that Sam Darnold
showed up.
who he really is. The
We're
real
lost
Sam
blaming
a lot of
Darnold.
Daniel
money.
Jones. We're blaming
Lost
Daniel
a lot
Jones.
of money. So
You are blaming Daniel Jones.
Yeah, he added bad karma, bad juju.
we knew this was coming. You just didn't listen to us. We knew it was coming.
You
for
told
weeks.
me
still
that
late.
the whole freaking year. You told
we
me
were
that
right
week
at the
6, week 7, week
Yeah,
8. Oh,
and you guys
is
listened.
he showing signs? No, he still won 14 games.
and he
Who
still
was right?
absolutely
Who was
devious.
You-
and decided to show up
you
in
guys
week
were-
17.
We
You
were
guys
right.
were right
Damn.
on 1 out of 8 weeks. Congratulations. That is a terrible percentage.
just have
If
to
you're
be right.
shooting
That
that
was
from
the
3,
most
you're never shooting the ball
important
from me again. If my field goal
Most
kicker is
important
kicking that,
one.
you're getting cut the
And he
next
came
day.
back.
Yeah, you know what? That one field goal or that one 3-point shot was to win the game, big fella. So, it was the most important shot that we took.
Well, aren't these regular season awards?
Yeah, that's why he won the award.
And he still lost the most important regular season game.
He did. It's
And
true.
we'll give him the 1 seed.
All right, moving on.
All right.
As we move forward with the Party Chat Sporties Award Show, the Perfect Award. This is just, I feel like this is kind of self-explanatory. Dirty player. Cam has his opinions because he's a hater, but the real winner of this award, the only one that was a true nominee.
Can we
was
list
as-
our nominees first? Can we
Yes.
list them? I mean, we're
So
just
Cam-
we're abandoning the process. Gil, come on, bring it together.
He was avoiding the 2 biased nominees. On here.
Thank you.
It's not bias. It's just facts. Actual.
It's not
factual.
facts. It's
One of the
actual- it's not
nominees-
factual opinion.
One of the
The
nominees is an annual nomination, just like Myles Garrett is the PFF merchant. He is he is. That's who he is. But go ahead.
We've got Kirby
Perfect was
Joseph.
a headhunter, not a knee hunter.
We've got Kirby Joseph as a nominee. We've got Aziz Al-Shair, and then we've also got the Detroit Lions as a whole. Like,
Yeah, that's a
awarding
little
the award.
extreme.
Yeah, that's
but-
a little repetitive there.
One might have been a little bit biased, but
No, you don't say.
I mean, Branch was in there. Branch.
The 2 players belong on this list. The 2 players belong on this list. But
But
there
the
is
winner-
only one winner, so go ahead, Gil.
Aziz Al-Shair, the actual headhunter. Congratulations on winning the
Al-Shair.
Perfect Award.
Who did he kill? What quarterback was that?
Trevor
Was it
Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence. Yeah. He
But he also had
murdered
some-
him.
He was a repeat offender by then, so that's why he got suspended for
Yeah.
as long as he
Really
did.
jumped his odds to win it too with the actual suspension. So
Yeah, it
Aziz
really helps when you
Al-Shair.
actually get suspended. I'll be honest, I don't think I've really ever heard of the dude until he did that. So that's one way to put your name on that map.
What I do? I was interested in him as a free agent.
yes,
He was a free agent in the offseason.
I
So
think
first year with the Texans.
sorry, go ahead. I'll interrupt later.
No, you're good.
I think a nominee should have just been whoever hits Chris Olave. Just whoever it is. Just the other
Yeah,
person.
pretty much. Yeah,
Just the other
the
person.
defense that is playing the Saints,
They are, yeah.
have you guys ever seen?
or
the
it should be freaking Derek Carr for all the hospital balls he's throwing.
It could be
That's
Derek
true.
Carr. In
That's
an
true.
indirect way, let's nominate Derek Carr right now. Derek Carr, congrats on
Carr,
your
Yeah.
nomination.
Derek Carr nominee for getting Olave killed.
Chris Olave is like that Family Guy skit where Chris Griffin is picking up all the golf balls and the guy's hitting on the phone. He's like, "Come on, I gotta hit this fat kid with this golf ball," and that's essentially Chris Olave. It looks a lot better in the head. Maybe I might have to make it a TikTok.
I think a more accurate representation is just anytime Chris Olave is hit on the ground, he is broken Peter Griffin. That's how he lands. That's Chris Olave.
You could make like a biggest hits compilation of just Chris Olave catches,
Yeah.
targets.
So
I don't know
sad.
what people have against Chris Olave, but they just
He's just jelly, man. He's just up there loosey goosey and gets leveled. I don't know
every
what
time
it
he
is.
gets
I
hit, he
think
looks like
he's always like midair too. That's part of the problem.
every
His
time
head,
that
his head is just always the first contact, no matter what the position is. Man, it's just straight noggin every time.
dude
Ridiculous.
looks like ISO speed every time he gets hit.
Yeah.
All right, next award. Congratulations, Aziz Al-Shair, for winning the Party Chat Sporty's Perfect Award again. Well deserving.
Good job. Yeah.
The Party Chat Sporty's Coach of the Year award is on the way next. We've got 4 really good candidates, I would say. We've got Kevin O'Connell with the Minnesota Vikings. We've got Dan Campbell with the Detroit Lions. Dan Quinn with the Washington Commanders. And Sean Payton reviving the Denver Broncos. We've got a couple revivals this year from coaches. There's this is a little controversial, or I wouldn't say controversial, but wasn't really as clear cut.
Do we even have a winner for this, or is it 2-2?
It's split. It is split.
You have a tie.
It's pretty clear
With a tie.
cut.
It's a tie.
It's
One
We have a
guy
tie.
how do we sell?
Tiebreaker be the winner in the
Who
other
lasted,
award.
who lasted longer in the playoffs? That'll be the tiebreaker.
That's That's a terrible tiebreaker.
Oh, success is always the worst to base it off of. That's crazy.
It's an in-season award.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true.
One coach had a backup quarterback at the start of the season and was projected a maximum of 6 wins and turned it into 14. That's my case. That's all I need to say.
And the other was projected probably like 4 wins and had a rookie quarterback and also made the playoffs. So.
That was viewed as a project, and
I'm taking
number
Daniels
2 pick
over Sam Darnold at any time, though. Even when I
Sam Darnold was number.
For all the reasons we just gave, Jaden Daniels should have won Rookie of the Year.
All right, fine. Give Dan Quinn the award. Steal Kevin O'Connell's success.
Nah. Give it to
Go
Kevin
ahead.
O'Connell, Cam. Don't back down. It's KOC's
No.
award.
If you guys truly think that Kevin O'Connell isn't a great coach, dude, this man just went out and obliterated teams.
Whoa!
That was delayed.
Coach of the Year.
Delayed screaming was insane.
Dude,
It looks so weird. You're just like...
Listen, Coach of the Year does not mean you're not a great coach if you don't win. Mike Tomlin has never won Coach of the Year, and he's never had a losing season. Okay,
Well,
Coach of the Year is given
could be a
to
reason for
people.
that.
Coach of the Year is given to people who are supposed to suck, and they just they don't. So they did a great job coaching. That's it. That's the whole point of the award.
Vikings
Washington-
To this point,
We were supposed to suck.
Washington.
both of them were. But
We were supposed
Vikings,
to suck more.
No, you weren't. You weren't actually. The Vikings lost the most important game
Sucking
of the
contest.
season. The Vikings lost the most important game of the season. So that fell directly on the coaching. They were unprepared for that game. Dan Quinn's your coach of the year.
I agree. Dan Quinn should be the coach of the year. What he did with the Washington Commanders, he was hired. Nobody took them seriously. They drafted Jaden Daniels. All right, here's another bust. And
Oh, here's the number 2 overall pick, and you're getting to pick a quarterback that has generational talent.
But
We
you got
gotta stop
Justin
using the term
Jefferson, all right? You got
generational.
Justin Jefferson. You're fine. Didn't matter who you had at quarterback. Josh Dobbs was doing it a year ago. It don't matter.
No, Josh Dobbs does it for 3 weeks every year. That's a given.
Yeah,
didn't do it this year.
He was due. You should have cut him after week 3. Or
So what do we
third
do
week.
now?
I don't know. We need a guest picker or something.
I got it.
Oh, this won't be biased. at
Oh, yeah,
all.
I'm sure this won't be
Don't
biased.
argue.
Kevin O'Connell or Dan Quinn? Just pick a
Probably
name.
doesn't know who Dan Quinn is.
I know. Huh?
I heard her say Kevin.
Kevin O'Connell. There it is.
No, that's not valid. That's not valid.
That's not valid. She doesn't
Here,
even know
We'll
who
just
Dan
have
Quinn
to.
is.
We'll just have to leave it up.
Do like a coin
Hold
flip.
on. Let's. I don't know. Let's do something here.
Is
get
Kate
like
awake
a-
on the east side?
Hey, Alexa. Choose between Kevin O'Connell and Dan Quinn.
It's gonna pick Kevin O'Connell because he actually won it.
Dumb bitch.
Hold on,
Yeah,
hold
we
on,
know who
Cade.
she. We know who she
Hold
chose.
on, hold on.
She didn't choose
Hold on.
anybody.
Hold on. He's calling Cade. Cade.
Cade, we need you.
What?
Kevin O'Connell or Dan Quinn for Coach of the Year? You're the tiebreaker.
I hate to do this. Kevin O'Connell.
Oh!
Yeah,
All right.
Cade!
There, thanks, Cade.
All right.
See ya.
Good job,
All right.
Kevin. Good job.
Good job,
Good
Kevin.
job. Both deserving. Both deserving.
Both are
Kevin.
Very well
deserving.
done.
Like that, I
Yes.
think that gets lost in the awards. All nominees are deserving in one way or another.
Most
So-
nominees are deserving.
Good job,
anyway.
KOC.
Especially this award, they were definitely all deserving here.
My phone's
Great
just
job,
shot.
Kevin. Love you, Kevin. Thank you, Kevin.
Going on an adventure.
All right.
Keep it going.
Well, I hate that for Dan Quinn that he won, but the next award, I definitely hate that for you, is the name of this award. We've got Aiden Hutchinson. We've got both Diggs brothers, Dak Prescott, and the Ravens-Bills losing in the playoffs yet again, which is interesting that this one made the cut because it is a regular season award, but that's a playoff category there. So
Hey, we
we'll
can
see how
change
this-
whatever rules we want.
This is true.
Making it up as
It
we
is
go.
our show.
But the Hate That For You Party Chat Sporty Award has been awarded to the Ravens Bills for losing the playoffs yet again.
Yeah, hate that for you, psych.
I don't hate that at all for the Bills, but the Ravens sure.
I also didn't hate that at all. You know,
Some people
like
like how the heck did they win?
Well, it's hold on. The award is I hate it
You
for
voted on that. You
Hold on.
voted for it.
I hated it for both of them. Actually, you guys just fake hated it.
The award is I hate it for you, not I hate it for myself. Like I loved it, but I hate it for them. You know, for the Bills to just lose 4 in a row
no, that's hilarious.
to Mahomes. I loved it, but I hate it
Hilarious.
for them.
They do it. They love losing 4 times in a row.
The other
That's
nominees,
hilarious.
They're cursed.
I think Aiden Hutchinson was in the lead on this one for quite some time, but then I remembered all the other people that he injured.
Could be a
And
snub.
I don't
Too bad
think
he's a
I
dirty
hated it
player.
anymore. I don't think I hated it because of all the people he hurt.
So
I
another Dirty
remember-
Lions player.
There was a lot of Twitter discourse going around when he snapped his leg that it was like, interesting. There was a lot of that going on.
If he would have tackled like a normal NFL player, his leg wouldn't have been swinging around like that.
Yeah,
It's
but
not-
if he's a hip drop merchant, so
yeah.
it's gonna happen.
We don't need to
Dirty-
get into all that.
Dirty
but,
Michigan,
I'm
dirty
just-
Detroit.
Just know I'm a hater.
Such a shame.
On the hip drop penalty. Or
No, on Aiden Hutchinson.
Oh, all right. Yeah, no, that's okay.
He tried to kill my boy Dak multiple times. Who's also on this list?
What?
I always hate everything that happens to Dak because he doesn't deserve all that. But
That's a little more than injury related, but
that's my
Yeah.
king. That's my goat.
He's kind of a
Dak
nice
Prescott.
guy. I'm not gonna lie. We just don't like him
He's
because
kind
on
of a
Dallas.
nice guy.
he's a
I don't
super
know.
nice
Nice
guy.
guy.
Isn't he a
Very
Walter
nice
Payton
guy.
man of
Thank
the
you.
year? He's a Walter Payton man of the year, dude.
Yes.
Yeah, I hate that for you, Dak. I do, honestly.
When your hamstring rips off your bone, I pretty much hate that too. That sounds very
Just-
painful.
That
Just
sounds
don't
like it
be a
hurts
cowboy
lot.
and you'll get more empathy. Just don't be a cowboy.
Probably,
Next year.
yes.
That's
I think that's accurate.
That's accurate.
But the real winners, Ravens and the Bills.
Yes.
You're owned by the Chiefs and Mahomes. Like that
Mahomes
sucks.
is your dad. Insert
Hate
Tom
that,
Brady
yeah.
meme. Insert Tom Brady meme.
It just be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
It sucks. The AFC is a barren wasteland. That's all I got to say about that. It's sad. It's real sad.
Yeah.
No matter what you do.
Very sad. Yes, very sad. Anyways, our next award is the Biggest Fraud Award for the Party Chat Sporties. Your nominees for Biggest Fraud is, a repeat guy here. Jerry Jokes has also been nominated for this award. I think that he's a 3-time nominee for the Party Chat Sporties Awards here today.
Big-time winner so far.
Yeah, we'll see if he's able to grab another Party Chat Sporty. The San Francisco 49ers as a whole, you've got guys like Kyle Shanahan, Brock Purdy, which I'm still a Purdy believer, but he was put on this list. And just the 49ers having the season that they had made them fraudulent. And then Will Levis. What are you doing, man? I mean, every week it was a new meme with this guy. So definitely a little bit of fraud there. But there's one clear-cut fraud. There is one fraud, the guy that takes the cake, and he's now a Triple Crown of Party Chat Sporty winner today.
History.
Jerry Jones. Jerry
Making
Jones.
history today.
Wow.
Making history. Congratulations, Jerry.
Jerry Joe.
Wow.
In the recognition that this man deserves. Biggest fraud, Jerry Jones. Congratulations. We've touched on why he's deserving of this award in our conversations already today. I
Yeah.
don't think we need to elaborate much more. But he is our biggest fraud.
Will Levis
got
is
two-
pretty up there, I would say.
He
I
was.
don't know if he was a fraud
Well-
though. He was always kind of.
He was supposed to be the reason. That's why they traded away Malik Willis, and look what he did in Green Bay this year. And you had a chance. You had
overall though.
you had a chance to stick it in front of your ex-girlfriend, and you go out there and you shit the bed.
That is also funny. Yes.
That's awful.
Got benched for Mason Rudolph in front of his ex. It's tough.
I've
Rough
always
life.
known
Quit
that-
eating mayo.
I was going to say, when this man comes out and says, I put mayo in my coffee, that was a huge red flag. Probably one of the bigger red flags. So, that was always on the table for him. Speaking of which, we've got 2 awards left. We've got the Dude What Happened and the MVP. still to give out here for the Party Chat Sporties. The Dude What Happened Award nominees. Kirk Cousins. What happened, man? Debo Samuel. You just got fat. CJ Stroud. We've talked about this one multiple times throughout the year. And then Daniel Jones. I mean, he kind of fell off the face of the earth.
Nothing really happened to Danny Dimes. He's been sucking for a while.
Yeah,
he just got that new contract, right? This year? Or is that 2 years ago?
He got that 2-3 years ago
That
now.
was a while ago.
Goodbye, Party
Dylan.
Chat
Hey,
Sports.
Dylan. Hey.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I'll be back next week's episode.
Dang, he's leaving with 2 awards to go.
Yeah, took too long. Wasn't 9 o'clock sharp. What I'll just say my parting thoughts on the last 2 awards. CJ Stroud, what happened? I don't even know if he won the award, but what happened, man? Year two Bobby Slowick, and then the MVP is definitely Joe Burrow, because that man was setting records in history, and it's just too bad his team sucked. So that's all I got to say about that.
All right. Bye, Dylan. This is going to be...
This might be rough recording it.
This is going to be rough. That dude was delayed. Like, I was seeing
He was
him
frozen.
talk.
He was frozen up there.
This
I
stream
didn't wanna
was
say-
awesome.
This is going to be interesting to see once I export all this. But anyways, dude, what happened? Dylan hit it. The nail on the head. CJ Stroud is our winner. The dude, what happened? Kirk Cousins was the runner-up because that dude, I mean, the Achilles tearing off the bone really set him back. But CJ Stroud, congrats, dude. What happened? We were trying to figure this out all year. And it's interesting with CJ because they made it to the playoffs. What a playoff game.
Mm-hmm.
But yet still, you never saw him take the leap that you expected him to take. Like, he had to stand one of the best rookie seasons we've ever seen for a quarterback until Jaden Daniels. And now, he didn't live up to the hype and the expectation. There were people placing MVP votes from bets on him heading into the year. So definitely a little bit of, I did. I'm one of those guys.
I think Dylan did too.
I am that guy.
And I was wrong. He did win an award. He won the Dude What Happened Party Chat Sporty Award. So I'll take my victory lap on that one, I guess. But he is deservingly the winner of the Dude What Happened. And again, Kirk Cousins, your runner-up, just because he was so bad this year. He goes to Atlanta.
I mean, injury too didn't help Kirk. Whereas Stroud was coming off a great rookie campaign, but sophomore slump is a real thing. That's why it's a term.
Nope.
It's because it happens.
Exactly.
So we'll see how he bounces back in year 3. But for now, you're the dude. What happened? Winner.
So sad.
And now we get to the MVP.
I need another guest appearance.
No. So, after our last second decision, we do have an award. We do have a winner for this award for the Party Chat Sporty MVP. Your nominees for the final Party Chat Sporty, the MVP, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Saquon Barkley, and then Joe Burrow are your 4 nominees for the Party Chat Sporties Award. Dylan's already given his input. Joe Burrow did not win this award, unfortunately, for him. He was the only player on this list to not make the playoffs. Everybody else did. One guy has already won an award today. He's not the winner. One guy won the actual MVP award. He's not the winner. The guy that won last year.
Talking about this fraud.
Lamar Jackson, who shouldn't have won the MVP in 2023. I have been on the record saying that should have been Dak.
I think who won last year in our award show? Did Dak win, or did Lamar win, or someone else?
Christian McCaffrey.
Okay. Interesting still, but okay. I'm okay with Lamar winning it this year if we go back in time and revoke it from last year. So,
Yeah, I am A-okay with that.
as far as the Sporties go, this is okay.
Yes. For the Party Chat Sporties Award, Lamar Jackson is your MVP. He was the best quarterback in the league this year. He made it to the playoffs, so congratulations, Lamar, on a fine standout season. Also, screw you, Josh Allen.
Ah. I knew that was coming.
I mean, I wasn't going to vote for Josh Allen for MVP, all right? I got to hate somewhere, and that's where I'm hating. Lamar, you couldn't go wrong with choosing Lamar or Josh. They both led their teams to standout seasons. The Bills probably don't win as many games without Josh Allen. So, I think we should experiment with that. Take Josh Allen, put him on another team just to see what it's like. I'm fine with I want to see this theory, all right? I want to see how this plays out.
Switch Lamar Jackson. And, hi, Phoenix.
Hello.
Phoenix said that's terrible.
I think if you switch Josh Allen and Lamar,
I'm taking the Ravens quarterback every time over the Bills quarterback. Let's be real. I have biases. I'm human. But the season that Lamar had, his passing numbers seem to be improving almost every year. Last year was interesting. Dak should have won the MVP.
Except for last year.
Dak should have won the MVP last year. I'm on the record saying that multiple times. I full-heartedly agree. But when you throw for 4,000 yards, 41 touchdowns to 4 interceptions, and you're the threat you are on the ground, that's impressive. Now, Josh Allen, he had 3,700 yards passing, 28 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Rushing-wise, he probably had more rushing touchdowns.
I think he did.
Let's compare. Come on. I'm not looking at all this. This is going to take forever. But Lamar Jackson is your MVP. Joe Burrow was interesting, but he didn't make the playoffs. And yes, it's a regular season award, but you still have to, win enough games to do that. And then Saquon was our offensive player of the year. So those are your Party Chat Sporties awards here. Quick recap. Your MVP was Lamar Jackson. Your dude, what happened, was CJ Stroud. The biggest fraud was Jerry Jones. And Jerry Jones also took home the Please Stop Trying, Use Your Diploma, and You Ruin Everything. Speaking of people that ruin everything, the Deshaun Watson Award winner was Justin Tucker. PFF Merchant was Myles Garrett, edging out TJ Watt. The Offensive Player of the Year, like I already mentioned, was Saquon Barkley. Your dog was Patrick Surtain. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Jared Verse. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Brock Bowers. We were brocked up here at Party Chat Sports. Case Keenum Award winner, Sam Darnold. Perfect Award, Aziz Al-Shaair. Coach of the Year, Kevin O'Connell. Hate that for you, Ravens Bills. And hello there, Jaden Daniels. That is your recap of the Party Chat Sporties. One big round of applause. Congratulations. Winners. Fantastic season. Fantastic seasons for everybody that was nominated and won these awards at the Party Chat Sporties. And that's going to conclude our 2024-25 season here at Party Chat Sports. We have the Super Bowl tomorrow. We'll recap it next week. Probably not much to recap. It's one game with two teams that neither of us really care for, or none of us really care for.
We're going to be recapping the GOAT's legacy.
Ooh.
We're going to witness a three-peat. I want to see the Eagles win. That's who I want to win.
Mm-hmm. Go Birds.
Nope.
But
no one wants that.
Unwillingly. Go Birds.
I think it's going to be Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. They're going to three-peat. It's destined to happen. It's written in the stars. It's already been foretold. The NFL is trying to get the copyright for three-peat from Pat Riley. It's already there.
Goodell's ready to not hear about Tom Brady ever again. He wants him to be replaced by Mahomes.
This is true.
I want to know what that Peter Schlegel guy knows.
Schrager?
Or Schrager, whatever his name is, because he knows something every single year. So I want to know how buddy him and Goodell are.
I think he's
picked
just
the winner. He's just picking the Chiefs.
Yeah, it's easy to pick the
If you
Chiefs.
picked the
every year.
Chiefs the last 2 years, you'd be doing good too.
Yeah. All right. That's a wrap. Thank you, everybody, for watching, listening. Make sure you continue to check us out on TikTok, on YouTube, wherever you get your podcasts, everything and everywhere at Party Chat Sports. Can you tell this is a morning? I'm still waking up.
Yeah.
Everything's at Party Chat Sports. Tell your friends, tell your family, anyone that you know that enjoys sports as much as we do. Make sure you tell them to go like, subscribe, follow us. Like I said, all at Party Chat Sports. Let's watch some commercials. Let's watch some Kendrick Lamar, and let's watch some history tomorrow with the Super Bowl. Until next time, peace.
Adios.
See ya.